You were on The Bachelor 19 years ago?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh my God.
I'm like an OG Bachelor.
An OG?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, it's you 19 years ago.
Well, yeah, a little bit more hair product back in the day, but yes. Yes, larger fitting suits as well.
How would you say, how has the show changed?
Man, The Bachelor's changed so much. I think obviously social media's played a big role in all of it too, but to me, the biggest thing is the budget of the show. When I was on the show, I got to ride an elephant.
You did?
And that was like the best date I had. and there I am in Los Angeles, and listen, and it was absolutely great. You know, Zach this season, he's going to London, and he's going to Estonia, and he's going to Budapest, and Thailand, and he's flying on helicopters, and he's landing on yachts. I'm not bitter at all.
I was wondering, I'm like, oh no, this is getting intense.
But, you know, so the budget has definitely changed. And listen, Bachelor Nation has changed too. I think one of the things that makes the show so unique is that it has such an amazing, passionate fan base. I think over the years, it's grown and grown and grown. So it's really special, and it's really cool to get to work on a show that has such great fans.
Man, it does. Well, I think we're all fans of it, right? That's for sure. Now, you were in the NFL when you did Bachelor.
That's right.
What did your teammates think?
Yeah, so I had to be really careful about this. You have to remember, back when I was in the NFL, reality TV had kind of just started. The Bachelor was very, very new. So it was interesting trying to explain to my teammates in the locker room what I was about to go do. Wait, you're a quarterback on the New York Giants, you live in New York City, and you need help finding a wife? What are you doing? And you're going on what show? So I had this preemptive strike strategy where I had watch parties and had all my teammates over to watch it all happen in real time. So I basically got laughed at in real time for that hour. But it was always interesting in the locker room that week after, because a lot of the teammates would watch with their wives at home every Monday. And a few days later, I'd have teammates coming up to me in the locker room, and they're like, hey, that girl, Cynthia, stay away from her, she's trouble.
Oh, so they got into it?
Oh yeah, they totally got into it, and they were watching. And so, you know, we were having these watch parties back then. And it's actually kind of cool because it's been a full circle moment.
Now, did it ever make any of them want to be on The Bachelor?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I had teammates like on the low, kind of being like, hey, who do I have to call to get, do you think I could get in? And I was like, you know, I know somebody, I don't know. I was just trying to figure it out myself at the time, but yes. And it's amazing because obviously the show has grown by leaps and bounds. There's been a lot of football players, a lot of athletes have done it since.
So you have a very impressive story.
Thank you.
You went from sleeping on your sister's couch to becoming like a millionaire with your business. And how did that all happen?
Well, I had big dreams. I had big goals, but I also had a lot of fears and insecurities. And I knew that I couldn't do it on my own, so I started to reach out to mentors, coaches, and advisors really early on my sister's couch to give me guidance, because I just didn't think I could do it on my own. So those coaches really guided me, gave me a game plan, and told me things to overcome in order to help me grow my business. So that's how it started.
That is amazing. I just love everything about this. This is my type of stuff.
I love it.
So you have a podcast, The School of Greatness. It started 10 years ago?
10 years ago, yeah.
Okay, and what, do you have a favorite interview?
I do. I mean, I've done 1,400 episodes.
1,400 episodes.
In 10 years, but Kobe Bryant was probably my favorite, most inspiring. And Kobe,
Wow.
And Kobe, because he really opened up in a way that was talking about love, family, legacy, mindset, and really about leaving a legacy and telling beautiful stories. That's what Kobe liked to talk about, telling stories. So for me, it was just a beautiful interaction, and he really opened up his heart in a big way.
That's beautiful. Okay, tell us the difference between success and greatness. This is what I want to hear.
Well, I think a lot of high achievers start off wanting to be successful, and you are extremely successful in your career.
Thank you.
Right? You've accomplished so much at every high level. And a lot of people start off wanting to be successful, but success in my mind is a little bit selfish. It's not bad, but it's about me. It's about what I want, what I can create, what I can gain for me. But the great leaders, I believe, turn their success into greatness through service. And that's something you've done, Jennifer. You've really used your talents.
Thank you.
You've used your talents, your gifts, not only to accomplish all great things, which you've done, but also to inspire, to entertain, to lift others up, and to empower people to overcome their challenges and be great as well. That's what Kobe talked about, and that's what you do as well.
Thank you for that. You're inspiring me right now. Congratulations on a new book. I love this. The greatness mindset. It's a New York Times bestseller. Give that a hand. What makes you want to write it?
10 years ago, when I was feeling stuck, I was actually in LA traffic 10 years ago, stuck in breakdowns in my life, relationship breakdown, business breakdown. But it looked like I was accomplishing a lot on the outside, but internally I was in breakdown. And I really wanted to figure out the solutions to how to overcome all these struggles internally as I was accomplishing success externally. So I wrote this for my younger self, for the part of me that was struggling, that was trying to figure out life, that was broken down inside, although externally things looked good. And I wanted to go on this journey. That's what this 10-year journey has been. It's figuring out how to overcome the challenges inside of myself so I can have more peace and harmony and really be of service in a greater way. So I wrote this book for people feeling stuck, feeling insecure, doubting themselves, showing them the research and science on how to overcome that self-doubt.
I'm taking this all in. What I need to hear about this video, because you say cookie dance, but then tell me what's happening here.
Okay, I'll tell you. You know, that's the bump. You know, we bumping old school. Oh yeah, that's old school. Well, we decide, every year we go to Europe. Cookie and I believe in when you find some place that you love and like, let's just keep going, right? So we go to Europe. We love Italy and France, and we go back every single year. I've been taking her now for 30 years. And so, yeah. And it's a way for us to date, fall back in love, spend a lot of time together. And so you saw that Sam Jackson and LaTanya Jackson, we had LL Cool J and his beautiful wife as well, and so we just had a really great group of people.
Invite me next time, okay?
You ready for that?
That's the Legends group right there. I can't mess with that.
Well, come on and hang out. Guess who we ran into? Mary J. Blige out there and Sean Combs,
Wow.
And so, we want to run into you too.
One day, you will. Now, you a DJ too, though. Did you DJ do you DJ the parties?
I DJ. When I was a real DJ, was back in college. I was EJ the DJ.
EJ the DJ.
Yes.
Now, if I needed you to DJ a party for me, do you ever surprise people and DJ a party? That'd be dope.
No, I don't surprise nobody today. I don't have that type of time.
Well, of course not.
I'm working.
Yes.
I run all my businesses, and then I'm at home with her. I want to work and go home.
I understand
That's all I want to do, right? That's it. And so, 2 grandchildren, 3 kids, and everybody's doing good. So I'm
What are your grandchildren into?
What
sports. They like to do?
They
what
love
kind of sports?
So soccer, baseball. My granddaughter, that's my grandson. My granddaughter, cheerleader, and volleyball. So Cookie and I are blessed.
Oh.
So God has really blessed us.
Yes.
We got a beautiful family.
That sounds so amazing.
You're launching your first ever fan club. Tell us what it's about.
Well, let's see. We're trying to get kids interested in science, technology, engineering, and math. And I have a program I'm doing with the United Los Angeles School District where we send kids to camp for 4 nights and 5 days.
Nice.
And they do science, technology, engineering, and math experiments out in the open. They observe the night sky. They do water samples. They do soil samples and learn about what flora and fauna are all about and how important they are to preserving our ecosystem. And
that's amazing.
Yeah. So it's campskyhook.org if you want to learn more about it.
We definitely do.
And if you want to help us, we're begging. So
we would love to. We love helping out the babies.
Yeah.
You also have a weekly online column. Tell us about that.
Well, I have a column with Substack, and I do 1 or 2 articles a week. And, I talk about everything.
Nice.
Sports, politics, race, you name it. I try and talk about it when it's pertinent.
Yes. Is it true that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. inspired you to write?
Well, you know, when I was between my junior and senior year in high school, I took part in a program, a workshop program. I was in the journalism workshop. And the gentleman who started this program, Dr. Clark, he invited, he was good friends with Dr. King, and he invited him to address the participants in the program. So Dr. King came to address us, and I was in the journalism workshop, and they picked me to go with all of the reporters that were traveling with Dr. King. He had just gotten Man of the year before, and he would get the Nobel Peace Prize later in 1964. So the press was with him all the time. So they let me be, I was the tallest journalist out there with him. And I got to, you know, interact with him and ask him a question, and he told me that the program was going to succeed because we were already thinking about how to make our community, Harlem, a better place. And meeting someone like that stays with you.
Of course.
You don't forget that, especially what happened afterwards. You know, within 4 years he had been assassinated, and you know, part of my activism has so much to do with the example that he set.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.